mindset as you guys try to do this and close it out at home in Game 6?
It's very exciting, obviously, but as Bud said, just because we're at home, it isn't going to make it easier. It doesn't mean we're going to win. Obviously, we obviously have to go out there, prepare, be ready, and then do the work.
Is there any? Can you draw from other closeouts though? Because as they say, it's the hardest thing to do. So can you look at that, or again, is it because it's the finals and there's just a different sort of weight to it that you need to mentally prepare differently?
Yeah, I mean, it is funny. Like you want to treat it the same as any other game, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's a closeout game in the finals. But I definitely think we can take from our other experiences in the playoffs, those games that you mentioned, like, and one thing, that, if you look at all of them, obviously we know that, the other team's just not going to roll over and stop playing. They're going to fight till the last second. And so, we have to be ready to come out, at our best.
I'm curious, since when you came in and maybe when you started, you were considered a traditional big center, how you view Giannis in that light, meaning, you see him kind of hit the rim numbers and the restricted area numbers and the comparisons statistically to Shaq. And I'm just like, how do you view, is he changing the big, so to speak, or how do you view him and the way he operates in there in that way?
It's really incredible because I guess technically position wise, he's a big, but he just, he's really in his own category. Honestly, you can't really peg him into one spot.
I mean, I guess how does that? Do you think that's is he a unicorn in that way? As you said, he's different because of the way he plays, because it's not a traditional post. It's not like he's not a traditional now, I guess, stretch big where he's shooting three. You know what I mean? Like how?
He's really his own player. I mean, and you can stick him into literally any lineup, and you could have two bigs already, two guards, two wing, whatever it is, and you can still throw him in, and he's gonna find a way to fit in just right and still stand out.
The pair with Chris, obviously, the two of them have been here the longest. I'm curious if you can recall your first camps or whatever it may be. I know PJ and Bobby and Drew have all sort of recollected this past year of when they realized those two kind of had a different thing about them. I guess when you first got here, when did that click to you that maybe they were a different pair and could get you to this point?
I mean, both those two players are just so incredibly talented and gifted and smart when it comes to basketball, but they definitely hold and treat themselves differently than other stars I've been around, for sure. They just have this very kind of typical way they hold themselves. They go about. They're very business-like, workmanlike, but still comfortable and great to be around. When they're on the floor, it's just a very atypical, kind of superstar look for those two.
Okay, we'll go to Zoom for a question.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, we have Eduardo Vidal with a question.
Hey, Brook, Eduardo Vidal for Hispanic Sports Media. You made 21 fast break points, the highest mark so far in these finals, and in turn, you contested 42 two-point shots. What did you adjust on defense that allow you to defend better and run the court more often?
Actually, those 2 points you brought up, the 3-point shots and fast break points for us, those are 2 things we're focusing on for them. We want to limit their fast break points and take away their threes. So I think we've done a better job at contesting those on their end, and that leads to those for us.
All right. Thank you, Brook.
Thank you, guys. See you later.